I invite you to join me for a moment of quiet reflection. Think about a dream, a goal, a whisper of an aspiration that resides within you. Perhaps it's a big leap, a new career, a creative endeavour that calls to your soul. Or maybe it's something smaller, yet equally profound, learning a new skill, starting a difficult conversation, or simply carving out more time for your own well-being. We all have these inner promptings, don't we? And so often, they find themselves in a peculiar place, the waiting room of our minds. We tell ourselves, someday, when the time is right, when I have more resources, more certainty, more courage. It's a natural inclination, isn't it? To wait until we feel perfectly ready, perfectly equipped, until all the stars align, hoping to avoid discomfort or the unknown. But what if I told you that the perfect moment rarely arrives with a grand announcement? What if the most profound power we possess isn't in waiting for certainty, but in the quiet courage of simply starting? When we delay, our beautiful dreams don't vanish. They simply gather dust on the shelf of someday. Our potential doesn't disappear, it just remains untapped, like a seed that longs for water it never receives. Think of the symphony unplayed, the story unwritten, the kind word unsaid, the personal journey never begun. This isn't about regret, but about missed opportunities, the rich experiences, the unexpected joys, the quiet growth that remain just beyond our reach because we are waiting for an invitation that might never come. Here's the beautiful truth. The most daunting journey begins not with a colossal leap, but with a single, often imperfect step. It's not about being perfectly ready. It's about being willing to begin, even if it's small, even if it's messy. Imagine writing just one sentence of that book, taking one 5-minute walk, sending one email, making one phone call. These aren't grand gestures, but they are powerful acts of creation, like a tiny spark igniting a flame or a single drop creating a ripple. These small actions break the inertia. What happens when you take that first step? Two remarkable things. First, you create momentum. The inertia of waiting shatters, and suddenly, forward motion feels natural, almost inevitable. One step leads to another, then another. Second, and perhaps even more magical, clarity often doesn't precede action. It follows it. You discover solutions, unearth resources, and even stumble upon new passions that you simply couldn't see from the stagnant waiting room. You learn by doing. You grow stronger with every attempt. You write your own story, not by observing, but by bravely participating. So, I invite you now to revisit that dream, that goal, that quiet aspiration you brought into this space. Is it still sitting in the waiting room of your mind? What is one small, imperfect step you could take today? Not tomorrow, not next week. But right now, in this moment, what is one tiny thing you could do? The power to transform your someday into today rests entirely within you. It's not about monumental efforts, but about consistent, courageous, often quiet action. It's about honouring the incredible potential that lives inside you and giving it the breath of life it deserves. Don't let your masterpiece remain unpainted. Don't let your unique song remain unsung. Choose to be the author, the artist, the architect of your own incredible life. Stop waiting, start doing.